Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 585. If you're writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you're having some trouble getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh, also known as Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they can turn someone who barely sees themselves as a writer into a published book author. They are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. Remember that the happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more. H. Jackson Brown, Jr. And speaking of that, I know it's not officially Giving Tuesday yet. I believe that's the Tuesday that comes after Black Friday. But as always, following my intuition, talking about what's on my mind as I work with authors every day. And really, in general, I live in the world of book creation 7 days a week. So today I want to share with you a few ways as an author that we all can as authors. I'll get the tenses right eventually. As authors, we can give back and support our collective author community. Came up with 3 ways to do that. Number 1, when you're scrolling through your social media feed and see one of your fellow authors post about something, even if you don't know them personally, stop scrolling, especially if they're posting something about their book or being an author. If they need encouragement, give it to them. If they're looking for a resource, try and think of someone you can tag who might be able to help them. When in doubt, tag me. And if we're not Christine Whitmarsh, and if we're not friends, tag my page, Christine Inc. I can most likely find a way to help them. Or if they're celebrating a win in their writing, stop and congratulate them. Again, even if you don't know them. This is such a small thing we can all do. Stop scrolling for a second to either lift up, help, or high five a fellow author. And it matters. Think about how much it matters to you when someone does it for you, especially a complete stranger. And if you believe in karma, well, there's that too. Number 2. And this one's pretty self-explanatory, but I know I need to remind myself to do it once in a while, so thought I'd remind you all too. Leave reviews. Review the books you read on Amazon and Goodreads. No matter how big and well-established the author is, reviews are gold to authors, all authors. For smaller and indie authors, you might even take it a step further, especially if you really enjoy their book. Snap a photo of yourself with the book, post it on Instagram or other social media, and talk about how much you enjoyed their book. So review and compliment and showcase your fellow authors' books. And finally, number 3, with the holidays coming up, why not ask who in your network is a published author with a book or books for sale? How many authors can you match up with readers on your holiday shopping list this year? For instance, what if, author Tatiana in your Facebook network has a fantasy sci-fi series and, oh my goodness, Aunt Susan in Wisconsin loves fantasy sci-fi. That would be a great gift for Aunt Susan in Wisconsin. I know there's a message going around social media right now about basically shutting out Amazon in favor of buying local and from independent artisans, and I totally am in favor of this. But don't forget that all the many independent authors on Amazon, they are local small businesses unto themselves. And Amazon is often the only place where their books are available. That's just the reality of being an independent author these days. Even ones that have them in the bookstores, they're still on Amazon. Let's not forget about these small businesses. Authors are small businesses. Plus all the many other small businesses who happen to be on Amazon selling their products. All the money's not going to Bezos. There's a lot of small business and entrepreneurship happening on Amazon. So just kind of balance that message. Yes, let's keep buying local. The independent artisans, we can do both. There's independent artisans that make handmade bookmarks and all sorts of other things that can, t-shirts and things that supplement your life as an author. It's not just all on Amazon, but it's, it doesn't mean we have to totally avoid Amazon and all of the independent businesses and authors who are sometimes making a living on Amazon. So there are 3 ways to give back to our fellow authors. And can you imagine the ripple effect or even like the ocean swell we'd create if every author did all 3 of these things? We would take over the world. It would be pretty amazing. So let's give it a try and find out, shall we? Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And please drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook for motivation, accountability, book writing, publishing resources, and more. I will drop the link in the show notes as I always do. Until tomorrow, happy writing.